Like, I still remember the first time I heard We Major. Like, I was getting ready. I missed the bus listening to We Major. Like, I got to do like 30 minutes late.
That's kind of what a reason like that is what makes me choose College Dropout, is because literally, like, I literally don't think I wouldn't have, I didn't finish high school because of, like, Spaceship by Kanye West that inspired me to literally finish high school online.
Yeah, man, like that. Especially College Dropout. Like, once you hear Last Call and he do the talking part, like, if you feel like you could do anything, like, after that.
It's one of the
like,
most inspiring. It really, that's it. And that's kind of what, that inspiration wave is just so beautiful.
Yeah, so, like, if it's something that you could convey to the people, like, as far as, like, if you can just make them feel something, like the way we're talking about Kanye West, like, if you could have that type of feeling on somebody, what would you want them to feel? What would you want these people to say?
Love. I would just really want them to say that, like, they love and, like, the power of music, like how, you know, how powerful music is to make them happy and smile. More than anything.
Yeah, so, and also, what does the track Small Talk mean to you?
Small Talk is about, like, moving past, like, just getting past all the petty and bullshit, like, really starting to talk about deep shit that matters. It's really a song about moving past all the nonsense and BS that goes on in day-to-day normal conversations and getting to know someone deeper than, like, a simple retweet or a like on Twitter.
All right, because that's the way I heard it as well. Because that's what I would like to place to people right now. Is I would love to let them hear Small Talk. So let's go ahead and we get into that one. Then we'll come back.
Sweet.
Small talk getting old. Just talk to me about the things that matter. We can grow. Help me get past all my demons. You're the only one I'm thinking about, seeing the future and living out all of my dreams. With that girl, just come here. You know that I need you. Shit be getting blurry, but you read me like I am see-through. Sitting, scratching my head on the record, skipping, spitting heat, dropping bars about my life. This shit won't be a mystery by the time I am done. Always having some fun. Don't got no time for secrets. I'm always after them funds. Never telling a lie. Spread intelligence. Why? Cause the knowledge is what makes us better in the long run. Competition is the product of the environment. And when you're doing your own thing, you start to inspire it and make a difference indeed. Provide some help to in need. People in the world out there give me something to believe, and I'm just happy I'm here. I said my mission is clear. If you look inside yourself, you'll find that beauty is near. It's up to you to decide. You make your own choice to strive and wake up every day to see the beauty that is inside. Just know that each day is special. That's why they call it the present. Every day we got the gift. If not, we learning a lesson. The universe always listens, so always watch what you wishing. Remember what you say. Your word is all you got. Don't forget this. If I go, leave a witness and share with them all this wisdom. The words I leave behind throughout my life, my voice and my feelings. You can hear it when I write these. We all dealing with spite. Each of us got our ups and downs. It's about meeting the right niche and finding the balance. Caught up in the ebb and flow. Me, I'm just here for the ride, enjoying where I go. Never fret or regret. Happy right where I sit. Holding on to all the memories I've made through all of this. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I really want to sit with you and talk about the future. Put the small talk aside, maybe just for one night. We could sit and talk about the things that matter in life. Cause we moving past the small talk. Moving past all the small talk. Moving past the small talk. Moving past all the small talk. Cause you know we so much bigger than that. You can make all the difference. It's all about how you react to the world that's around you, and when you got no control, just know that you make the decisions for yourself on your own, and we are all seeking guidance. Yeah, that's how you get better. It's not about the way you look when you're wearing that sweater. It's about what's up in the mind. Just be yourself all the time, and no, don't ever doubt yourself. Just always stay on the grind. Stay focused and listen to everything you're told, cause everyone around us knows something that we don't know. Stay achieving these goals and always stay in the sky. Find me floating with the birds on the cloud coming by. Cause I'm moving past the small talk. Moving past all the small talk. Moving past the small talk. Moving past all the small talk, yeah.
Yeah, that was Small Talk by MadeByDubs. And something I also wanted to touch on is that, like, with everything that you do, and I think is dope, like, it reminds me of what some Detroit rappers do here, and that is really the successful one, is that for every song that they have a visual to go with it. Like, how did you come up with that plan to roll out your music that way?
Really just through trial and error, going at it every day and trying to find what would work most successfully. And it's still, a constant struggle and a constant, work in progress. But really just through trial and error of, first off, finding the right visuals to go with the songs. That's one part of the creative process. And I try and do all of that myself as well. And I'm still, working to establish a team and really, get the ground and everything going. But all the visuals I've been making myself, and just really it's just a plan of, like, how can I get people to listen to my music? That's really the approach that I've been taking.
Yeah, and also, because the thing is, it takes a lot of confidence to go that route. I know a lot of artists that they're actually pretty dope, but they aren't comfortable being an artist who they want to be. So they won't make videos. They really won't even push their music, and you all in. Like, people know who MadeByDubs is, and they know who MadeByDubs is all about. So how did you even get to a point where you were even comfortable enough to put your face out there and really, really sell yourself as an artist like you're doing?
I would just say through a passion that I've had since a child. I've just always been passionate about everything that I do. And when I discovered music when I was 14, I discovered music when I was 12, but as soon as I started making music, I just knew that, like, this is what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I just could feel that this was what I would do for the rest of my life, and just passionate about every moment and grateful for every day that I do have the opportunity to make music.
And by chance, are you doing any shows on your music? I know you have, like, a lot going on with everything that you do. By chance, you have some shows as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is booking as many shows as I can. I'm working on a show. I'm talking about having a show next week in Atlanta, trying to work that out. But as of, like, right now, I don't have, like, I'm my own manager. I'm doing everything myself. So I'm working to really, like, get the ground floor established and book as much as I can. I recently did a pop-up shop here locally. That was super fun. So I'm just trying to get anything that I can is really where I'm trying to get my foot in the door right now.
And what was if you can remember, what was the set list for the show that you did for the pop-up shop?
For the pop-up shop, I actually opened with this song called Passion off of my second tape called Through the Clouds. And I performed this other song called In My Zone.
Okay.
And then I also, I appreciate that. And then I did With Me. I've done With Me and Small Talk.
And how did you come up with this set list? Was it based upon the people that you expected to be there, or is it just a set list that just made the most sense in your head that you're like, I just know once I get it out to them like this, it's gonna work out?
It was a delivery. Yeah, it was definitely based off, like, energy delivery. I knew, like, so I opened with Passion and closed with In My Zone, and I knew that if I opened with Passion, I could, like, that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song so much. So performing that, I know that, like, I just love that delivery, and just knew that if I opened with that, I could really probably, capture a spectacle. And closing with In My Zone, that song is just, it's hard not to move to that song. So it was really just a decision based off, like, what I felt in the moment was right.
And what was the reception to that? Because I know, like, all of these songs are dope individually, but how was it when you actually got it out to the people and they was able to see you perform it and sell it to them?
Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible. It makes me want to do it every single night. It's one of the best things in my life, for real.
Because I noticed that you said earlier that, like, you go to shows and you really just get the full music experience. What was one show that you went to see that really left a mark on you and made you want to really pursue music even more?
This is Mod Sun, and Mod Sun a few years ago was one of the most amazing shows I've ever been to. Just one of the best just vibes and arenas. Like, it was just incredible setting that he had, and the show he performed was just incredible. Mod Sun.
Yeah, for me personally, it was Kanye West Glow in the Dark tour.
Yeah,
like, I'm
yet to see Kanye, and I'm honestly can't wait for that day. But I am jealous.
You got. I'm telling you, this is when Graduation was out. Like, this is the Kanye we get. He had like the full space. Like, it was on a space journey and shit.
Oh man,
my voice was hoarse. Like, when I left there, I knew for a fact I was gonna do music with my life. Like, I had no doubts. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I knew I wanted to do music before I went in that building. But by the time I left, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm gonna have the regular 9 to 5." Man, I knew. I was like, I'm doing music. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how many sleepless nights I have. But I got to sacrifice. This is what I'm going to do.
Exactly. That's exactly how it is. I saw Russ live, and oh my God, he's incredibly inspiring as well.
Yeah, and that's good. Good that we got to that point. Like, what new artists do you listen to? That because I know we always kind of talked about more classic and beginning parts. Who do you listen to now that inspires you?
Oh, inspires me now. Russ is incredibly inspiring. Honestly, I've been into a lot of John Bellion. John Bellion is he's incredible. I saw him live. He puts on one hell of a show as well. Some other artists I've been into. I'm actually gonna have to let me check. Oh, the Hold Up. The Hold Up is incredibly dope. They're a band from California. They've got some incredible music. Absolutely incredible music.
Yeah. And also,
I've really been.
go ahead.
Another artist I've been big on is another artist from California. His name's Samson.
Okay, I know that name. And somebody just wanted to touch on, because I know, like, you touched on having a big rock influence. What made you decide to do hip hop instead of going the rock route?
I really just think more natural flow, and I love to rhyme, so like just rhyming ability and just kind of I grew up like wanting to be like my brother, and my brother, he's a big hip hop head and everything like that, so I would just really try to like just naturally happen where I moved towards hip hop, because it's kind of like just where like I guess my natural flow would go.
Yeah, and also sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. But with you creating music so much, by chance, what do you do? By chance, first, do you ever have writer's block or any block of creativity with so much that you?
There's always gaps in creativity, but inspiration. I'm always searching for inspiration, and inspiration comes at every moment. So staying open to it and always available. I feel like always ready to get into the studio, and having I built my own studio, and I started recording on a laptop and headphones when I was 14. So I've had figured out that I could make music when I was 14, and that was the most mind-blowing thing in the world to me. So having that access and ability all the time, just staying near it and staying on it, really drives me and inspires me every day.
Yeah, and I think it's always good to start young too. I think if you start young, it kind of is instilled in you that it's possible, and you kind of just go from there. I still remember me and my cousin, we made our first rap tape when we was 11. And what we did is we had Madden 2002, and it had some instrumentals on it. So we played the instrumentals out on his TV, and he had a boom box.
That's
and
awesome.
If you rap into the mic, if you rap into the speaker, it will record you.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's how we made our first tape, man. We got in
that
trouble.
Is awesome.
We was cussing on there, and our moms ain't play that shit. So we got in trouble. But man, I remember I thought I was spitting because I was like 11, and I said I got